Today we're going to be seeing if Zeds+xwn turret and Zed can defeat endless mode. We're not going to do it on the high risk map, that one's way too long. We're not going to do it on the oil rig map because that one's just way too weird and doesn't benefit the Zed. We're going to do it on singularity because a bunch of curbs and it's a medium sized map. It'll benefit the Zed tremendously. You're probably wondering how we're going to beat this endless mode all by itself. We're actually not. We're going to use Zed, but not by itself because that thing will absolutely get destroyed by itself. But if we use the Zeds+xwn turret, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get to wave 60 and demolish the endless mode. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first 10 waves went by super easily. The Zed absolutely demolishes the first bosses, like the mutants, and then absolutely crushes the disposalists because they spawn. But on this map, they can absolutely wipe out all the disposalists. I got down my 5 Zeds. I was saving up for my 6th. And right after I got my 5 Zeds, I placed down my 6th Zed, which is absolutely amazing and absolutely just destroys all the waves and allows us to get to the higher waves, to like the Plague Doctor, so we can upgrade some more. But before I got my 6th Zed, we had to deal with these disposalists, and once we deal with them, I was able to place down my 6th Zed, which absolutely demolished them. Once you have your 6 Zed, you're going to want to upgrade them to like, I don't know, 1 each, level 1 on all of them. You don't want to upgrade one to like max and then upgrade them. No, you want to upgrade them on 1, all of them, and then you start doing the second upgrade. But here we have 2 giant bosses, not much of a problem with the Zeds. They clear them out absolutely effortlessly. We have so much track, and now we're absolutely demolishing it, which allows us to get to the Plague Doctor. Once we were able to take them out, I just started upgrading my Zeds, and once you have all the Zeds upgraded to 2, it's absolutely a breeze. You can take out all the swarm, and then the heavy or like the tanky guys just gets absolutely destroyed by the Zeds like HP. It's absolutely so high, so it's so easy to take them out. The disposalists were no longer a problem because of the splash damage that the Zeds can produce with the arm cannons, so we took out them pretty easily. The tanks were really nothing because they were like really weak, but then the tanks, I think the monsters came by. These guys, the green guys, were absolutely so tanky. They ran through like almost every single one of our guys. But once I upgraded the Zeds, they were able to run right through them, and I made it so much easier to take them out. I just started upgrading all my Zeds to level 2 so we could take out the swarm, and then after that I was going to focus on upgrading their health to take out the tanks. On wave 17, nothing much happened, just a bunch of little weird running fast guys that were super tanky. But then on wave 19, the giant green tank with like the armor spawned, but we took him out pretty flawlessly. Then the Plague Doctor spawned. This guy was the guy that was like super intimidating, and he had so much HP, but honestly with our Zeds, we were able to take him out. I'll show you guys right now. It is so much easier to take out the Plague Doctor with the laser Zeds, so that's what I did. I got 3 laser Zeds. I sped this up. This man, when he dies, he looks like he's fallen, like he's playing some football game. But anyways, we have 5 Zeds up, 5 laser Zeds, mind you. And I'm about to get the 4th one, which makes us pretty much unstoppable until wave 30. Speaking of wave 30, I'm going to fast forward here and just show you guys what wave 30 does look like. It is the Plague Doctor, but the revived one, so let's get right to it. I'm just going to speed this up because, you know, why not? Revived Plague Doctor, very, very easily defeated. Absolutely no effort involved, and now we're moving on to the Eradicator. And to prepare for the Eradicator, I had to get an absolute ton of Zeds+xwn turrets because this guy does not play around. He kills your towers in like 2 hits. I'm not joking. So first of all, they had spawned some predators. We took out them like super easily. Their health was like nothing compared to our firepower. So we took out those 3 predators, and then we got into the Eradicator. Honestly, Eradicator absolutely demolished. We took him out, no sweat. Honestly, he did get a little far because our Zeds weren't there, but once they were there, they absolutely demolished him. Took him out, and he just like, I'm pretty sure he flies away. He got so mad. And this thing, that predator was like the last one thing to die, but he flew off, and now we just have to deal with these little waves. But before the Eradicator MK2, I had to place a ton of Zeds+xwn turrets over here because that's the best place to put them. I upgraded them all to level 3 just so, you know, he can't destroy them like in his first go. Once the Eradicator MK2 spawned, he also spawned a normal Eradicator with all of his little robots that spawn from like the heavens. I don't know where they come from, but I have a ton of level 4 Zeds+xwn turrets that are trying to handle the robots, but they struggled a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. We took out the first Eradicator, and then once they all locked onto the second MK2, demolished, absolutely destroyed. It was such an easy fight to win. But once we took him out, we just moved on to the next boss fights. And to prepare for the Eradicator MK3, I started maxing my XWM turrets in a little bit, but right now we're at getting them to level 3 because you do not want to have level 1 XWM turrets before the boss spawns because he'll absolutely demolish. And the reason I'm getting the missile launchers over here are because of the calamity. I'm going to try and beat the calamity today to see if we can even beat it, because the missiles do work to the little guys that he spawns. He spawns like 1,000 little tiny minions. They can absorb all of the damage, but the MK4 spawned and he was no big deal. We literally killed him faster than we killed the other two. And then I'm pretty sure these guys spawn with the calamity, and you see how strong they are. They can take like 10 seconds of all of the XWM turrets. The Mark 5, I'm not joking, he was super easy. He was probably easier than the other one, but he did regenerate like all of his health back and regenerate his shield, but literally so easy. He was like nothing compared to the other two. I feel like the harder they got, the easier they got for us, but I don't even know if that makes sense. This guy with 1,000,000 health just ran by. We did manage to kill him, so we were okay. And probably the scariest boss, the Apex Predator. The Apex Predator absolutely demolishes. I'm not even kidding. Even the maxed XWM turrets like eat damage like never seen before from this Apex Predator. But we did manage to take him out, so he wasn't that big of a deal. Now that I had all the machine guns leveled up, we can finally fight the calamity. Once he spawned like his absolute barrage army of just these tiny little guys, and it wasn't even that many. But I didn't have enough missile troopers. That was the biggest problem. I didn't have enough missile troopers, and they just got by. Once my miniguns took out one of them, the second one was on, and it was just way too much for me to handle. I did actually end up losing. But if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely like, subscribe. I'll try and add Railgunner to see how far we can get that time, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.